Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pinches it off him. And it's Nedved. Look at the space here. That pass isn't the best. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chooses to go back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good running, strong and purposeful. Baresi gets a foot in here. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the delivery. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Milan looking to pass their way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And that's a good ball. And can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Nedved. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Forlan. Adriano. Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Martinez. Now it's Batistuta. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. It's Forlan. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He has found the way through, and the counter is on. Forlan. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Baggio. It's a really well-measured ball. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a cute ball. Forlan in acres of space out wide. Martinez, he's got away. And Martinez! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Adriano. He is through here. Nedved. And this is Adriano. Great chance!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And again! Lofted upfield.
It's the sort of situation...
There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chance for a shot! In he goes again! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Forlan crosses. And it's Sucic. Thinks one through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Modric. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Platini! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Milan blast themselves into a three-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Bullish header! This time, surely! Oh, didn't catch it right.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kaka quietly revving up. Pull it. Kaka. Pull it. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. That is good strength. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Gattuso. Martinez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Pirlo is behind this one. Pirlo! Loose, oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball is over the line. Not the most convincing of passes. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Modric. Platini does well to get it back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Basten. 5 minutes left on the clock. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's managed to get free. And it's Pirlo. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Forlan. Sucic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zanetti. Now it's Forlan. Kaka. Turan. A man never lacking in drive or determination.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Oh,
recupero.
that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Forlan. It's Batistuta. Played into space. Nesta calmly anticipates. Baresi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Signore e signori, attenzione.
Milan can celebrate.